When I bought my first home, I expected the usual challenges: paperwork, repairs, getting to know the neighbors. What I didn't expect was being accused of squatting by the self-proclaimed neighborhood watch captain, Karen. I had just closed on a cozy three-bedroom townhouse in a quiet cul-de-sac. It was nothing fancy, but it was mine. As a 32-year-old freelance software engineer, home ownership had been a goal I worked toward for nearly a decade. I finally hit the milestone, signed the mortgage, received the keys, and moved in on a cloudy Friday with the help of two friends and a rental van. By Sunday morning, I had unpacked the essentials, hung a few paintings, and was enjoying coffee on the front porch when I noticed her. Karen, short blonde hair, sunglasses, a clipboard. Yes, really. And the kind of energy that suggests she'd call the police on a lemonade stand if it wasn't up to code. She walked right up to me, no smile, no introduction. "Excuse me, are you staying here?" Confused but polite, I stood. "Yes, I live here." Her eyes narrowed. "You live here? In 214 Rosewood?" "Correct." "Well, I wasn't notified of a sale, and the previous owners were a retired couple. So unless you're family, this looks suspicious." I chuckled, assuming she was joking. She wasn't. The next morning, I noticed a note taped to my door. "Dear resident, you are currently occupying a property without HOA registration or occupancy clearance. You must provide proof of residency to the board or face potential legal action. Neighborhood Watch, Karen L., Unit 212. What in the HOA hell? I wasn't about to engage in a war of notes, so I attended the next HOA meeting, Karen front and center, clipboard in hand, arms folded like a sitcom villain. When the floor opened for comments, I stood up. "Hi, I'm Thomas Brooks. I'm the new owner of 214 Rosewood. I've received a notice accusing me of squatting. I'd like to clear that up." Karen cut me off before the board could speak. "With respect, we've had issues with renters and squatters. We're simply protecting the community." I calmly reached into my bag, pulled out a thick folder, and handed it to the board. "You'll find the deed, mortgage papers, transfer of utilities, and the certified letter from the title company. I'm not a renter. I'm not a squatter. I'm the legal homeowner." The president of the HOA glanced through the documents, nodded, and smiled. "Everything looks perfectly in order, Mr. Brooks. Welcome to the neighborhood." The rest of the room offered a polite round of applause. "Karen?" Her face turned three shades of red, and she scribbled something furiously on her clipboard before storming out mid-meeting. I thought it was over, but Karen wasn't done. Later that week, I returned home to find a local police cruiser parked outside my house. The officer waved me over casually. "Hi there. We got a call about suspicious occupancy here. Mind if I ask your name?" I sighed, nodded, and went inside. I returned with the same mortgage folder and handed it to him. After 5 minutes, the officer laughed. "Looks like you're more official than half the people on this street." He apologized for the inconvenience and left, shaking his head. The next day, I taped something to my front door, a large laminated copy of my mortgage cover page, right below my house number. It stayed up for a week. I never saw Karen on my property again. Moral of the story? When someone comes at you with a clipboard and suspicion, hit them with cold, hard paperwork.